Hello, um, welcome back, and let me clear the air. Yes, this is a wig because I'm losing my hair again, or lost it. I'm in chemo currently, and the reason why is because, yeah, my cancer is back, and let's talk about that for a little bit before I get into the actual topic I want to discuss today. So I had a PET scan in October. I had one in June, and I had lung nodules form on the PET scan in June. So I had a PET scan again in October, just my routine, and it confirmed that didn't confirm, but showed that the lung nodules doubled in size from June. So that was an indication that it's probably cancer. So I had a lung biopsy a couple weeks after that, and the lung biopsy confirmed that the results came back and it confirmed that the cancer has now spread into my lungs, which is obviously really upsetting. I have been through two rounds of chemo so far, and I've got two more rounds to go, and then I'm gonna do another PET scan after that. So we're talking about like beginning of January, and then we're gonna see where I'm at, if the cancer has, if the lung nodules have like shrunk or disappeared. That would be like ideal. If not, if they've just shrunk, we're gonna do radiation, and I'm hoping this is gonna be the last of it. However, stage 4. I was stage 4 at first diagnosis, so that means the cancer spread through my body, and it's kind of like playing a little bit like playing whack-a-mole. Just constantly trying to knock the cancer back. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm hopeful, of course, that this is a my last recurrence. But this could be the start of, I don't want to be morose, but this could be the start of a even longer battle of cancer. I could possibly be on chemo for life. I could have another recurrence. I have no idea. So anyway, just wanted to get that out there. So yeah, this is a wig. Duh. It's not like my hair just grew blonde and longer overnight. But I kind of wanted to talk about just the role that dressing well plays into cancer and getting through this. Specifically just for me, because I know everybody's different. But during the course of the course of treatment and the course of this treatment, sorry, cancer fatigue, it was really important to me to dress well. Now, I'm not talking about like showing up at treatments to get like chemo with like, wearing just like a sweet sequin ball gown. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. I think it'd be fabulous. But I just, I've never been one to like leave the house wearing like what they call like athleisure wear. You'll never like see me just chilling, wearing like leggings, like sweatpants, that kind of thing. If that's what you want to do, cool, be my guest. But that's just not me personally. I just need to feel like, I like to feel put together. That's what I'm trying to say. So not wearing like something really binding or uncomfortable, but I just really prefer when I look good, I feel like I feel good. So that really helped me get through chemo last time, and it's helping me get through chemo this time, because I want to feel like I'm not giving up on my humanity. I just want to feel like I'm not giving up, on life, that I'm just putting like effort into my appearance, and it just gives me like a little bit of source of pride knowing that I'll look good. And when y'all look good, I feel good. It's like kind of like that thing where if you put on some shirt or dress or whatever, and you really feel uncomfortable in it, whether it's like constricting or tight or just didn't fit well, and you just feel like off, like throws your whole day off. That's what it's like for me. So I would just prefer to wear something, moderately fashionable, I guess. So anyway, so that said, Yeah, this is a wig. Like I said, I decided to go do the wig right this time. I never once thought to do a wig the first time I was going through chemo. First, for a couple of reasons. First, wigs are really hot. Um, and I had started chemo in August, and it's brutally hot in August in New Orleans. So August, September, October, just like super, super hot in New Orleans. Second of all, I really, as you see, like my Mardi Gras hats and stuff, I just associate wigs with Mardi Gras time, the costumes, that sort of thing. So I associate wigs with fun and festivities. So I didn't want to like incorporate wigs into my day to day because one, A, they're freaking hot as hell. This is burning up. And B, I just didn't want to like, have associate wigs with cancer. I wanted to keep associating wigs with like fun. But this time, I have I have a good friend of mine who's going through breast cancer for a third time, and she went and got a wig. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. So the American Cancer Society, my local chapter, I was able to call them and set up an appointment to go and get this free wig. So what they do is you make an appointment, you walk in, and it's like this little like, not a boutique, but this like little room where you go and you can try and whatever you want. You can tell them what you want. So I knew a couple of things. I wanted something short, and I wanted something human hair and blonde. My hair is naturally like a darkish brown. I had, prior to cancer diagnosis, I had dyed my hair blonde. It was like really fun because I had never done that before. So I wanted to kind of like do something fun. And I figured if it's human hair, I can dye it like pink or blue or green or purple or whatever. If I decide I don't like it, that way I can wear it for Mardi Gras. So I got this wig. It was really easy, but the color was like not quite what I needed. So I had my hairdresser like lighten it up, and because it was like a really pretty like golden blonde, but it was just not for my fair skin type. So I had her like style it, and she curled it and stuff, and then she also lightened it up, like put a toner in it to make it a little more cool to even out the brassy tones. So it's cute. I don't wear it every day. And it kind of makes me feel like I'm putting on like a persona, which is kind of fun. But it doesn't like really, I don't like feel like myself in it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I don't wear it every day, and I kind of do like feel a little self-conscious in it because I'm like constantly wondering, are people like clocking me like, oh, that girl's got a wig, she's trying to fool everybody? I mean, no one is really thinking that, or if they're thinking that, they're not saying it. And if they're thinking that, like, it's none of my business because I don't care. But it does make me feel a little bit self-conscious. But when I have a bald head, I don't feel self-conscious at all, which is kind of funny because you wear wigs to not feel self-conscious. I guess it's kind of like, I feel like before I told people my cancer was back, I kind of felt like I was like harboring the secret, and the wig kind of makes me feel the same way a little bit. Like I'm like trying to cover something up, which I am, like literally and figuratively trying to cover my head up. So that's where I'm kind of at with that. But it is fun. I can play with it. I kind of wear hats on top of it. I did a scarf today. So it's just kind of like a fun, I think of it as like an accessory, much like just putting on a pair of sunglasses. So yeah, it's just kind of been interesting, going through cancer again. Not interesting, I wish I wasn't going through this at all, but just thinking about the similarities, differences, and going through cancer the first time versus this time. I feel like I'm better, some ways better prepared. Like when my hair started falling out, it wasn't as traumatic. And I didn't like revamp my closet like I did first time. I didn't really revamp it per se, but I had to like I bought things to like like stuff like this where you can like a button down. It's easy to access your chest port, when they're getting chemo. I didn't like buy new stuff just for that. I'm just like, you know what? It's only 4 rounds of chemo, so I'm not gonna like buy stuff just to wear to chemo. Because last time I got rid of everything, no, not everything, but almost everything that I had worn with an ileostomy bag and things I bought specifically for cancer treatment. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you guys have any like questions or anything in the comments. Okay, bye.